Welcome back, everybody, of the Doc Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS and BronxNet. You know, our next guests, there's a lot of them, are the founder of the Green Bronx Machine, affordable housing executive for Camber Property Group, as well as the former MMCC Board of Director President and current developmental chair and MMCC Chief Executive Chair. And they join us today, all of them are here. They join us today to speak about how their individual efforts have impacted our community and to react to being the honorees in this year's Mosholu Montefiore Community Center Virtual Gala. So please welcome to the show, Melissa Bindra, Stephen Ritz, Rob Weiss, and Rita Santelia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mr. Fritz, please tell us about your organization, the Green Bronx Machine, and what inspired you to start this passion project.
So here at the Green Bronx Machine, we grow vegetables, our vegetables grow students, our students grow schools, and just like MMCC, we are delighted to grow happy, healthy, resilient communities. One student at a time, one classroom at a time, one neighborhood at a time.
And what made you want to start that? Because I want to eat what you're eating because, you know, it gives you that energy.
You do want to eat what I'm eating because we are growing right here in a 110-year-old building in the middle of public housing, food, healthy, fresh, organic food, 365 days a year using 90% less water and 90% less space, Dr. Bob.
There you go. I like it. Send some over to the TV station.
Listen, I got a Bronx salad for you waiting anytime you want to come visit, my man.
Well, your salad and the water that they send over to us, will be up there.
Come on.
All right. Melissa, how are you?
Good. Thank you for having us.
Tell us about your organization.
Sure. At Camber Property Group, we build, preserve, and we own and operate affordable housing all throughout New York City. And so our partnership with MMCC has been a really valuable part of that. We've been working with them for the last 2 years to open and plan for new child development centers at some of our developments, one in Fordham Heights and another in Soundview. And we're really excited about some plans that we have with them to open affordable housing developments with targeted youth services that MMCC is going to run.
I like it. I like it. Mr. Weiss and Miss Rita, can you tell us about your views? Tell us more about the Montefiore Community Center and what services that you guys offer.
So at Mosholu Montefiore Community Center, we offer services from 3-year-olds to 103. So it's after school, childcare. We work with adolescents. We offer workforce development. We're training our kids in culinary. We're training our kids to get a CDL license. We do it all. We even have a support services department where we, offer free tax services, SNAP, whatever issues and concerns. We really do take care of our clients from the minute they walk in until they're ready to exit in whatever way they want to exit.
Wow.
We also have a large pantry that has really played a crucial role during COVID. We, on the average, when pre-COVID, we really serviced about 800 families a month. We are now at 2,000 families a week at the height, and currently we're 3,000 a month because we scaled back a bit because of funding and things like that.
I like it. Rob, what do you guys do? What part do you play and how did you guys come together?
Well, interestingly enough, I'm a neighborhood kid. Mosholu Montefiore Community Center is on the Gun Hill Road and DeKalb Avenue.
All right.
And I grew up on Bedford Park Boulevard and went to junior high school 80. Made a lot of friends there who used the center, and that's how I first got involved with it. Fast forward, as an attorney, I met someone who was representing another client in a matter, and he was on the board of MMCC and told me about it. I told him my story. And I even met my wife in the day camp at MMCC. And so he asked me if I'd like to join the board, and I did. That was about 20 some odd years ago. And I just completed my second term as president of the organization. And, MMCC is just providing marvelous services, meaningful services to over 35,000 people a year in the Bronx. As Rita mentioned, it starts out with children in Head Start and nursery school programs, all the way through after-school programs in elementary and middle schools, getting kids ready for college through training, SAT training, and helping deciding on colleges. For those kids who aren't going to college, vocational programs, and getting them ready for job readiness. And then working with seniors, we have wonderful day camp in Harriman, New York, where a lot of kids who wouldn't otherwise get the opportunity to get out of the city have a wonderful summer. So, it's just a great variety of programs, very meaningful. It's a diamond in the Bronx.
Well said.
Well said. And so you guys have come together to help others get what they need out of life. And I think it's a wonderful thing that you guys have stepped into it. And I don't know, did you guys know each other? How did you find out about each other?
Yeah, I'm going to jump in because you are 100% correct. Since 1958, MMCC has changed lives and built communities, one person at a time. I'm a proud graduate of the program, a Bronx native, a kid who walked to that center, and most of the success that I owe to my personal and professional career were skills honed in that center. And I'm asking every single Bronx resident, Manhattan resident, and person who has graced those doors and whose doors have graced them to get involved in this fundraiser. Because, the center for me as a child was a place of absolutely limitless expectations. But the only way that this center will continue to grow is by everybody's support. So if you've held a job there, I'm asking you to get involved. If your life has changed, get involved. Dr. Bob, I saw my first Harlem Wizards game in the basement of that building. And I've never met a person who's come through the doors of Mosholu Montefiore Community Center whose life has not been touched and made better for that time spent there. So it is perhaps the cornerstone institution of the North Bronx, serving absolutely everybody, year after year, families, generations. It is the absolute epicenter of our community, and now more than ever, it needs our support.
Melissa?
Bob, if I was going to sum
go ahead,
up,
Bob. Go ahead, Rob.
if I was going to sum up everybody on this call, it's really where opportunity meets effort, and the opportunity of all these relationships, the relationship between Camber and MMCC, the relationships between us and Steve, and how Steve got started in doing this. It's a wonderful story. It's probably too long for this particular segment, but I encourage people to check into Steve Ritz's websites and learn more about the Green Bronx Machine. But it's really, where just an opportunity to do something, and the will and the excitement about doing it has led to really providing great services, whether they be, affordable residential housing and the services that go along with it, or the opportunity to grow food, teach kids about healthy food, provide healthy food to families, and just create just a very meaningful and life-changing experiences throughout what everybody does.
Rita, Melissa, last words?
Go ahead, Melissa.
I just can't say how proud we are to be involved, to be partners with MMCC. Everything they do, it's so clear how much of themselves they give to the community, and we're proud supporters.
Yes.
And Dr. Lee, I can't thank you enough for making the time. We're an incredible agency, clearly affiliating ourselves with awesome people. Steve and Melissa really represent the quality of work that we do. These are hardworking folks that believe in the work that they do, and in turn, they believe in the work that we do. So it's an effort, and everybody here in some way or somehow, I was raised on the Grand Concourse, has a deep connection with the Bronx, and we want the best for the community. Melissa, definitely with her housing initiatives, she goes up and beyond to make sure that she affiliates herself with quality agencies, and we do the same here at MMCC. So thank you.
You're welcome. Where do we send donations to?
MMCC. You can call in at 718-882-4000, or you can visit our website at mmcc.org and make your donations. And 100% of the donations that we raise at the gala will go directly to providing services to our constituents.
Good.
And if you go on to MMCC.org,
35,000 people a year come through those doors here in the North Bronx, from ages 3 to 103. And what's the greatest nation in the world besides Bronx Nation? Donation. So please make one today. Get out there and help us make EPIC happen and continue to change lives.
Hey, give me the website one more time.
It's at mmcc.org, www.mmcc.
On the corner of DeKalb Avenue and Gun Hill Road in the Boogie Down Bronx. Walk in, make a visit. Come on down. You heard?
Well, thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure sitting and talking to you. You're always welcome to come back. But unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. And I want to thank you, our guests, for joining us, and you, our viewers, for tuning in and checking it all out. You can follow us on BronxNet TV for continued coverage. For all of us here at BronxNet, have a great and enjoyable day. And thank you so much for letting us share in this space and time with you. Always remember, what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice and let your choice control the chooser. And also remember, whether you say you can or you can't, either way, you're right. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. I'll see you over the radio, 107.5 WBLS. Love you all. Peace.